Where's the most, in an internal insurance company, for example, with a claims handler, where do you find the most times lost? Is it at the beginning? I mean, when do you get a claim sent to you on average? Either you yourself or Mark. Well, on average, what's the, without mentioning any names of any companies, but what have you seen in terms of so many days to get a claim?
Yeah, so the average time claim is instructed to us from incident to when we're instructed is anywhere between 20 and 50 days. So it can be quite a significant length of time. So yeah, it get kind of a significant impact on things that can happen. So for example, you might find that an item may be unnecessarily replaced when it could have been repaired in that time. It could have been replaced for more than it needs to be. So there are many factors that come into play, and we'll obviously always be able to save our clients money, but we'll be able to save them more the sooner we're instructed after incident. It's far more beneficial to try and get that time point down. And then obviously, there'll be savings to be had, but there'll be additional savings, obviously, the sooner we're instructed.
20 to 50 days is a huge amount. So the policyholder is really getting no resolution for something that's potentially business critical during that time?
That's exactly right. And it's not only a case of the policyholder being kept waiting. Often the onus for doing the work is placed on the policyholder. If the insurers don't know how to handle the claim, they will quite often say to a policyholder who's in a stressful situation anyway, making a claim, they'll say to them to go out and get quotations, find engineers to come and assess equipment. It's the last thing the policyholder needs to be doing at that sort of time. The sooner we're involved, the sooner we can take that burden away from them and we can do the job properly, which means the insurers aren't at the mercy of an incumbent supplier, potentially with a vested sales interest.
So that must mean a leakage in spend, surely, Mark, shouldn't it? There must be a leakage in spend, because if they're wasting so much time at the front end, plus not knowing where to go from a technical standpoint, whereas you've been doing this for many years between you, there's got to be a leakage in spend, isn't it? It must be impacting their bottom line, because surely if they don't have the knowledge, they're settling claims that could, like you said, Mark, could be repaired.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the leakage in spend like in the industry? Is it?
It runs into the millions. Without our involvement, can be significant, and largely because a lot of clients can use a comparable sale price rather than the trade buy price of a product, which is what we have as a resource and make available to our clients to use as that point of validation. So, if you're going for comparable sale prices, an example of that might be taking a technology product such as a photocopier. We might find that it's purchased for £15,000 originally. The claims handler or adjuster obtains 3 comparable sale quotes, one at 15,000, one at 12, and then perhaps one at 10. Perceivably, the settlement would be the cheapest, which is 10,000, and they potentially also staved off a business interruption claim. However, if we identify on behalf of the handler or adjuster in question that the trade buy price of the product is £4,000, then on a cost plus 10% basis, which the industry considers fair and reasonable, the settlement should actually be 4,400. So that's a £6,600 saving on that claim alone.